So we camped this morning on these sort of agricultural growing areas, all covered in nets. Very peaceful. First time we've had a peaceful morning. A lot of flies around the tent. Probably because we're all smelly. And there's actually, you can't see it there, but there's a church and a temple. It's a Christian church. You see the red roof. Michelle's in there packing up the sleeping bags. Morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
I was just about to say this was the first morning when nobody spotted us, and then along comes a guy on a bike. It's funny. Good morning.
Morning.
Okay, that was Dean. Lovely guy. He told us this was a funeral park and that's why it's quiet. He said there's a lot of snakes. I told him I'm not worried about snakes. Snakes don't like humans. But he said there's a lot of snakes here. Doesn't bother Michelle and I, spiders and snakes. I kind of thought it might be a funeral park because we're not here. I thought this might be just a memorial garden. But out behind these trees, there are many little temples, little family burial grounds. They don't just use the whole area. It's not all funeral park.
Honey, 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 honey.
We had a data failure, in so much as I ran out of space, and I don't know how long it's been going on for. And the coffee break. So the last push, is it Tainan?
Tai Tung.
Taitung?
It's like Tai Chung, but with a T. Tai Tung.
You sure? This wasn't that the other side?
Tai Chung is where we stayed.
Taichung, okay. One of the Thais. Michelle and I have got more of this lovely highway to cycle down. At least the wind is still with us as well, of course. Let's get across this road onto our side. Big truck coming. Now I'm just going to check the GPS. I think we've got about 15-20 k's left. We've booked ourselves a hotel, so I'm really looking forward to getting it. Well, it's a sort of homestay. I kind of wish we had booked ourselves a hotel. The homestay seems difficult to communicate with, but anyway, we've got ourselves a place.
Next, go straight.
To have a rest, a long needed rest from this. This East Coast is interesting. It's quite pretty.
Now continue straight on 11.
But my, the wind. The wind. And we've also got these, we're going to see it here now, where we're going over a bridge and the cycle path becomes almost non-existent. So, a little tricky, but hey ho. If you can see the blue sign ahead of me, that denotes this is cycle path 1 and section, or 6. I think it's a combination of 2 cycle paths, 6 and 1. It's another brown sign here, and they're the ones we generally look out for. And you can see the flags, the sort of wind that we're getting into our face. So stop pedaling, don't get up any speed at all. A little ease on the pedals. We're off, but that's a hell of a wind. Wow. I think because we're up on a bridge. Ooh. Ooh. So lucky these hats have a chin strap, because it's bending down. They're great hats, by the way. They've got like a wire into them so and keep their shape. And most of the vehicles, particularly the bigger, slightly commercial vehicles, you'll see they write their number plate on the window at the back. And you'll see this, ni hao, hello. You'll see this on particularly older vehicles. See that's on here, 3G6442. So they write it in huge letters on the back of their vehicle. And quite often, I've seen it a few times anyway, where the number plate has fallen off, but the painted letters are still there. That must make it still legal, I guess. I've even seen fairly modern cars with these huge, great big painted on numbers, which look really ugly. It'd be like buying a new Tesla and then painting your number plate across the back window. Now you'll have more chance to watch these videos back, so you may see it on vehicles that I haven't noticed. I wonder if this is custard apples. They're picking something on palms. Hello, ni hao. There again, BPF number plate. No, these are bananas. Banana trees. I'm not even sure they're classified as a tree. They're probably classified as a grass, or well, maybe somebody will put me right on that. Who knows? So yeah, more banana trees to the right of me. They're beautiful when the banana flower comes, which is also great eating, by the way. It makes amazing salads and rice dishes. Big purple, sort of pear-shaped flower, most delicious. Reminds me a little bit of the ginger flower to look at. Well, this is more like it, Michelle. I'm sure.
Rice is going yellow.
It is, yeah, they've drained it, I think. Must be getting ready to harvest and thrash it. And the rice grain is going dry. And when it's just right, the farmer will pick that and thrash it. Thresh it, I think the correct term, but basically thrash it to release all the grains. And then they'll either store it to dry a little bit longer, or they'll maybe use it for feed or whatever, I'm presuming. They also eat the first crop. Is quite popular. It makes sort of like a young rice crop. And the mountains ahead of us. Absolutely beautiful.
Now turn right onto Zhonghua Lu Sidwan 440 Xiang 198 Nong.
Yeah, well, I was just talking about the banana flower in this video. And there's two of them here, look. Shows people the banana flower and the little group of bananas at the top. And the only reason I really spotted those is because I can't shut my eyes because of the wind. It's blowing my eyelids wide open. You know, if you were cycling from the south to north, you could do it in a day. Hello.
Hello.
Ni hao. Hello, ni hao. I'm not meant to be up on the path, but I wanted to give the kids a bit of a thrill.
Hello. Good.
Ni hao. Ni hao. Ni hao. Oh. Hello. Okay. Behave myself, get back on the road. The mixture of parents going, oh look, they're going cycling through them, and then somebody going, get off the bloody path. It's a lot further than I thought. It feels, I don't know, it's with the wind. It's such slow going. I don't know what kilometers an hour we're doing, probably about 2. Imagined. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. It's sort of, it makes the speed And we're like kites flying into the wind, really, with all this baggage. And seems a never-ending road. Good morning, Michelle.
Morning.
So we stayed in a hotel. I know it's a bit of a mess. The bags are all over the floor. We're just getting ready to go. So we're in Taiwan. We want to cycle quite a big cycle today if we can. But it was nice to sleep in a bed. Oh, it's first proper bed we slept in a week maybe. Yeah, so slept well. But hit the road today. We want to try and get up to Hualiong in 2 rides if we can. It's probably asking quite a lot because the winds, but we're going to go a little bit inland and hopefully the winds will be a bit less. And we're told the gradients are fairly low. So see if we can do this. See you on the road. So this is us setting up the bikes in the morning. Pull the little levers up and drop them on. Okay, just help Michelle with hers because hers are a little trickier because of the type of rack we got. Now, is that the right way, Michelle?
I believe so.
Okay, so we're all good. Let us go. Potential, great place. But let's hit the road. Okay. So we're on the road again. Heading north. See what today has to offer. There's potentially some quite pretty little sections. I'm looking forward to cycling along. I just hope that the wind isn't as strong as it has been and we can get some speed up because we've got the strong legs. Okay, there's a 56, Michelle, we might as well. Whoops, the hat's blown off. And these stones here, oi, oi, oi. It's a lot prettier out this way. There's a lot of open fields. They've recently cut the rice crop here, you can see. So it's dry, the stubble, each little clump. Then they've got tomatoes growing, what look like tomatoes. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Don't they know it's bad luck to have Christmas decorations up?
Tea shop.
In 70 meters, turn left.
Hello, ni hao. Hello. Thank you.
Now make a U-turn.
Ah. Now make a U-turn.
Now make a U-turn.
Oh, we had to go down that little road. She said it, but it was too noisy. Now we got uphill. I think at this junction here. I think we missed our turning.
Now turn right onto road.
Yeah, this one. I didn't hear it. Maybe you guys will on the video playback. But I assumed we were going straight down this road for a... Oh, I see. There's an underpass. Let's get under here.
Take the next right.
So we're looking for, I think it's called Brown Boulevard. Just Must be quite close. I'm not sure.
Now turn right onto Dong 7.
It's a slight detour, a little bit longer, but I think this might be it ahead. It looks kind of... No, not yet.
Till it leads you back home. You'll find that the answer is yes.